Hello, Vanchapangu here. I'm coming at you with probably the last painting or last figure update for 2017. As I promised last time, I'm going to try and do some other stuff other than bolt action in World War II, even though there is some in this video as well. So I thought I'd start off with some Saxon Thanes. I was given the box from a friend of mine probably about a year, maybe 2 years ago at Christmas. And it's been a slow slog. I wasn't really into painting them. I still have a lot of the shields to do. As you can see, the shields aren't... I've done them freehand, but the shields are not really popping as much as I'd like them to. I guess I might have to get some decals. The figures themselves are okay. I really like them. They're hard, really hard plastic. A lot harder than the Warlord stuff that I'm used to. The detail's pretty good. You know, guys in my club, they do play SAGA. I've looked at SAGA, but, you know, I'm more of a World War II kind of guy. But, no, these were, they're pretty cool. I've still got about another 20 or so to do, and then I've got, I guess, the Chief and some retainers and some command. But, yeah, I think the shields are something that I got to work on. You can see on this one here, I did try to do some kind of, like, you know, battle damage. It didn't really come out as well as I'd hoped. Most of the shields, I'm really finding it difficult. So if you got any recommendations on how to do shields or maybe some shield transfers or decals, I'd really appreciate it. Next up, I've got something that is a little bit more popular and something that's not as popular. I'm going to put them together because there's not that much of it. So stick around. Okay, here we have a samurai figure that I've done. I know that Test of Honor is a really popular game now with friends of mine on the internet. At least. When I first moved to Japan, maybe 20 years ago, I was really into samurai and ninja and, you know, Gundam and all that kind of stuff, but it's kind of waned considerably over the years. This little guy, he is from a set that was given to me from a friend before I actually moved to Japan, probably 1996. I never got around to painting him. I'll just show you the back there real quick. And, but I found him, and I thought, well, this is kind of a change, you know, so I thought I'd paint him up. I don't know the manufacturer. I don't even know the game this guy was from, but I went with black, blue, and purple as sort of the main colors for this guy. I think I could have probably done a better job on the silk, but it is what it is. I'm going to leave it as is. If you ever see samurai armor up close and, you know, in the flesh, you'll notice that it's not just, you know, one or two different colors, like this red, black, or, you know, blue, black, or it's a multitude of colors, and to paint it on a scale, on a 28mm figure would have been, you know, insane. So, I like this guy. He's okay. He'll go in the case. I'll leave him there. People take a look at him and go, ah, you know, samurai. I don't know if I'll paint any more. Maybe ninjas. Ninjas are kind of cool. So this game's really popular. Now I'm going to take a look at a game that's probably not that popular. Some of you know it. I've seen some of you guys have got figures for it. These are Belgians for the game Congo. I've got quite a bit of Congo stuff, actually. I don't have it all based, so I'm going to leave that for another video, maybe in the new year. But these are this is a Belgian officer and soldier. Yeah, I've got them on square bases. The other stuff's on round. I noticed that later after I'd painted these guys. Congo, it does not seem to be a very, very popular game. For whatever reason, maybe because of the political climate of things nowadays. I don't know. I'm trying some camera work here. But these are from Foundry, and they're great Foundry figures. The Africans that I do have, the Azande, they are actually really, really good figure-wise, and I really enjoyed painting them as well. But they're going to have to wait for another video. Next up, I've got something that's been painted on my painting desk for quite a while, and it took me quite a while to get through it, so stick around. Hold on. It's been a long time since I've done some ancient stuff here on my little channel, so this is Vercingetorix, the war chief of the Gauls, the nemesis of Julius Caesar. I've had this figure for quite a while. It's taken me quite a while to get through him. I was kind of off the plaid for quite a while. But I'm glad that I got back to this guy. It took me, oh, I don't know, on and off for a while. He was a project that was on my desk for a bit, but I've done plaid on him. I tried to tone it down. I've got a kind of a greeny blue on some tan, and then I don't think it's really coming through in the video here, but it's kind of a more of an orangey brown with some green, as you can see, maybe better on his sleeve there. I went with a very, very, very muted down cape. I didn't want to go overboard. I thought, you know, I mean, you can see, there you can see the tartan a bit better on here. That's the color paint I got to buy written on my hand. You'll see why in a second too. Yeah, he's great. I did the shield in the back, everything. I did the wood. I don't know if it's going to come out here. I'm having light issues here. Every time I put my hand in front of this, I notice that the lights are changing. But Vercingetorix, yeah. Great sculpt, excellent sculpt, but a really, really big figure compared to other 28mm stuff. Also, next to him, about a few hundred years before him, we've got Alexander the Great on Bucephalus. So I had done Philip of Macedon. I'd showed him before, I believe, once, probably about 6 or 7 months ago. There we go. We'll leave him like that. Alexander was a great figure to do. There's a lot of reference on his outfit and on Bucephalus. The only thing I would say, the only issue I had with this figure itself was the legs on Bucephalus were really, really weak. And I had to readjust them. Actually, you can see just here, let me point with a little stick here. Right there. I mean, it snapped when I was doing the base work. I mean, it was a bit of a nightmare. So that's the only issue I had with this figure. Everything else was great. The sculpt was clean. It was detailed. It really popped. All the details came through. But yeah, just Bucephalus's hindquarters there. They were just not as good as they should have been. But really nice figure, really nice sculpt. I don't think I'll ever play Macedonians, but it's just a really nice figure to have, I think. And of course, you know, it's something out of my comfort zone of usual World War II, and it's something that I enjoy to do, just to sort of keep my skills up with other colors. I've got one more round of stuff I want to show you that's painted, and then just some other stuff I'm going to throw at you. It's the end of the year, so this one might be a bit of a long one, so stay tuned. Hang in there. We're almost finished. What kind of update would it be for me if I didn't have some kind of bolt action? And if I didn't have some kind of Germans for bolt action? It wouldn't be a real update. So, my winter Germans. I have done the snipers. I did okay with the white. The snow on the bases, though, in a couple of spots, I don't think you can see it really on the video here, but just, yeah, I guess here and just on this side, didn't really come out as well as I'd hoped. But the figures were clean. I've done the flamethrower. I've seen that guy. I think I still have the Panzerschreck left to do in that group. Haven't used these guys yet. I've taken my winter Germans out for a game, actually 2 games, and I did really well with them. But these guys haven't made it to the battlefield yet. Next to that, we have the SDKFZ 234. This is a Tamiya kit. If I ever do tank wars, I'm probably going to use it as the command vehicle. It's got this great little antenna array, which is you can detach, and the way that it is set up that you are able to rotate the turret with this little thing on. So, really cool kit. I got it for about 1,000 yen, which I think is about, what, about 6 pounds or something, 650. Really, really cheap. They were giving it away, basically, and I thought, wow, you know, I'll buy it. That's cool. And then I've gone back to my original army. I've got this beast, the monster, the KV-2. This is also a Tamiya kit. I was missing some of the tracks. I had to go track them down. I don't know what happened to them. But a lot of fun to do. I love this tank. It is so great, and I cannot wait to get it on the table. I've joked with my mates that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to make an army list with just this and like 100 guys, 100 inexperienced guys, and just see what I can do. Yeah, great kit. A lot of fun to build. Pretty standard. I have set it up so, so that the turret does pop, but also this pops off too. So if I knock it out, if I want to leave the turret up, or if it's knocked out or something like that, or immobilized, we can put the little fire thing in the back here over the engine panel and still fire the turret. It'll be a lot of fun. That's it for painting stuff this time. I do have some other stuff that I do want to show you just before New Year here, but focus, it's out of focus. So yeah, just hang in there for about another minute or so. All right. Okay. So this is what I'll be painting up over the holidays. I've got the British line from the Battle for Waterloo set. The French are pretty much done. I'm just doing the bases right now. So, but I'll be taking these guys on the road. I'm going back to Canada for a bit to see my mom. She's not doing too great. So, while I'm sitting there helping her, you know, while she's watching TV, I'll have something to do. It's pretty cold out there, you know, minus 20, 25. So, yeah, I've got an entire battalion of these guys ready to go. I printed out sort of a painting guide at work, as you can see here, if that focuses in at all. And that's why I had red written on my hand. I got to buy that paint before I split. So I've got that on the go. Also, I got a package from a friend of mine in Germany who sent me some Stosy Hero stuff. I've got the Nurse Merkel. I don't know. You probably need a 6 followed by a 6 followed by another 6 for her to help anybody who's actually German. This guy too. I believe he is the officer from... I'm not sure. I want to say that show Generation War or Unser Vater, Unser Mutter, I guess is what it's called in German. Excellent looking figures, both of them. This is a bit of a caricature. He did send me some other stuff as well. I don't even know what game this is for, but this will be something I'm going to be doing in the new year. This is a 30 mil fig. It's Henry Capital Warzone. Okay, I guess this is the game he's into in Germany. He also sent me a few other figures, some Warlord stuff, exclusives he had. I guess he didn't want them. He shipped them over here, but they're always great to have. And another friend of mine from Germany, his mate from the same gaming club, he sent me this fantastic Panzer mech from Secrets of the Third Reich. I've got big plans for this. I don't know what I'm going to, you know, how I'm going to paint it, but I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I don't think I'm going to use, I might use it for K-47, but I might also just use it for the Battle of Berlin as sort of a crazy objective or something like that. But I do have some plans for it. Let me just move these guys out of the way. And then finally, today, in the post, I got home from work, and here we are. This stuff showed up, so I've got some reading material to do at my mom's. I got the campaign book for Berlin, The Empires in Flames, and there's a reason I got this book, and the Marines, and a 10% voucher for a store that I probably won't be able to get to go to again. I got some Marines, so this is the next army I'm probably going to be doing, definitely I'm going to be doing for Bolt Action, is the Marine Corps. Pretty excited about that. I wish this would focus a little bit better, but I guess it won't. So anyways, guys, look, I've taken enough of your time. You guys have a great, oh, there it is. Now it's focused. You guys have a great holiday. I might have another one. I'm going to go try and hit up the hobby shops back in Calgary. There's Canada's largest game store there. I think you guys might get a kick out of that. So I might take a couple snapshots or some videos to show you guys that. But you guys have a great holiday. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Don't drink too much. Don't drink too less. I don't know. Hug your wife. See what happens. All right, you guys have a good one. We'll talk to you later. If I don't talk to you guys before the New Year, you guys have a Happy New Year. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.